Hi, folks. I hope everybody's having a good day. My day, it starts off the way it usually does, but I've been really busy the past few days actually cleaning the house. It's like I just got this, I got this impetus or something. Impetus? It's not an incubus, it's an impetus. Can you look up the difference in your dictionaries? Okay, good. Well, I gotta clean up the house. I gotta mop the floors. If you have cats, which we do, the cats will do unruly things. Anytime there's a little pile of paper somewhere or a few dish rags just lying around, they're gonna pee on the dish rags. And they're not gonna just do it once or twice. If it's been a few months, they're gonna do it over. This is my potty. This is my dish rag potty. I'm like, oh my goodness, I have the Pine Sol. It smells so much like cat pee. I'm like, I didn't know the cats were doing this. Cats are stealthy. Dogs, not so much. Cats are subtle. Most dogs aren't. Right? Some cats aren't subtle. Anyway, I'm generalizing. But, that's life. When somebody claims that they love you, wouldn't they show that through actions rather than just words that they don't even speak to you? In my case, it's like, well, I've told somebody else that I love you, so therefore I must. But maybe you just said that because the other person wanted to hear it. I like to see it like Judge Judy. I felt myself being like Judge Judy tonight. I was like so Judge Judy-ish. It's like, I'm not I used to be a fan of the show, and then I kind of fell away, and then I'm like, well, I guess she's doing all right, being really old and a widow and stuff, but, it's difficult not being wealthy, popular and famous, and watching somebody who is wealthy, popular and famous, and on top of that, elderly. It makes you a bit envious, doesn't it? Yes, of course it does. Anyway, sometimes I do well in puzzly words. I might be Erica, or I might be Portia Maroney. Sometimes I don't seem that sharp. And you're right. I don't know. It's not just because I haven't had enough coffee. It's just like God gives me, like, usually if I win, God gives me the first word to play. And then the second and the third word are very easy. Okay, but sometimes God doesn't want you to win, Erica, because maybe there's somebody that he likes better than he likes you. Like, he really likes the way they're imitating Christ, their Christ walk, what I'm talking about, if you're Christian. Puzzly words is basically my avocation. I used to play it more than it doesn't matter how much you play the game. You don't. Yes, I played for well nigh 10 years. Yes, I know I've switched identities, but it's very complicated. I am like level 157. So the fact that I'm not better than I am shows that I'm really not that smart. But that's okay, because at least I've learned from my mistakes. Sometimes I do get inspirations. Like, here's a clue for you. 2 words you should always play if you can. Bovine, Bovine, and hombre, Hombre. Those are usually really good words. And in addition, cocaine. Cocaine with an E on the end. Okay. You can play cocaine without the E on the end, by the way. I wouldn't recommend trying cocaine. I've never tried it. Thank God. I could give you lots more advice, but this message is more about what you're doing to show that you really love people. I love people by posting things on social media. Like, that just bugs me. It's like, that's just words. In my opinion, yes, okay, I've donated $25 to the Animal Rescue Association. Well, I've taken in animals. I haven't publicly donated in a very long time to any association whatsoever, but I do kind things for people. I do things for people. What do? You talk,